Patty Christensen here, this talking about, you know, nutrition and health and all that kind of stuff, got me thinking of something really funny. Oh, that's got a glare. Maybe I'll just go like this. And that is, now I'm very, very old. So my kids are in their 30s, right? And when my son was born, he's my second and last child, you know, I was having all kinds of problems, you know, the hormones, I get that hypermesis, gravita, whatever, where you throw up the whole 9 months, that whole thing. So I was a bit of a wreck, right? And after he was born, and I had severe problems putting the weight back on, right? Because of that medical condition, I didn't hit pre-pregnancy weight till I was 8.5 months. So I was already, you know, so I dropped really low and I was having a lot of trouble putting the weight on. And so the doctors in their infinite wisdom said, oh, you're not putting on fat. So what you need is an ultra high fat diet. So it was, you know, everything needs to have a lot of fat in it. I, to this day, cannot look at potted meat without wanting to hurl. That stuff is nasty. And the more I would eat this, the more I was losing weight. And they were mystified. So remember, this was long ago, right? This is the early 90s. And I just kept losing weight. And I finally said, you know what? I cannot look at another can of potted meat without vomiting. I'm just going to go back to my, what I'll call normal-ish diet, which for me was, I think you call it paleo. Anyway, the no dairy, very limited grain diet. And all of a sudden I was putting on weight, right? And so here's the funny thing. Now that we know what we know, what did those doctors put me on? Keto. What do you use if you want to lose weight? Keto. I am the poster child back then of what happens when you put somebody on a keto diet, even if you meant the opposite. So that was my little funny aside for when doctors try to do things and kind of get it backwards. Thanks. Bye.